Arts Society, which we also call our class, is now officially partnered with the New West Public Library. We presented 4 events this year at the library: Scribbles to Publication, The Dynamic Presenter, Memoir to Manuscript, and the Blue Pencil Critiques. We have another 6 events scheduled this month: Pablo Neruda Night on July 16th, next Tuesday; Vision and Verse, Creative Imagination on August 12th; The Real Genius is in the Re-Rate on September 17th; Self-Publishing on October the 15th; Memoir to Novel on November 5th; and our class Christmas party is holding its open house on December 10th, and that'll be open to all writers, emerging, established, open to everybody, member or not. And all these events are held at the library. And we've also started something different that most writers' organizations don't have, and this is songwriter nights, because they are writers. So we started that in May, and it's running every Sunday night at the Heritage Grill in the backstage room. And our Enrico Renz is a member, and he does the hosting. And then we've also started a short story open mic night, which runs once a month, the second Wednesday of every month, and that's hosted by local writer Margot Prentice. And that's again at the Heritage Grill in the backstage room. And now we're going into our 3rd year of Poetry in the Park. Season 3 kicked off its opening night on July 3rd to a well-attended turnout. And it runs every Wednesday night through August 28th at Queen's Park Bandshell. Rain or shine, if it rains, we move into the Arts Council premises located just behind the bandshell. Each event features 3 or 4 featured poets, followed by an open mic, so we get lots of people after the features. League of Canadian Poets Raymond Suster Award. In June, I received word that I'd been chosen by the League of Canadian Poets as a judge for the 2013 Raymond Suster Poetry Award. So it's a book written in 2013, but the award actually happens in 2014, and it carries a $1,000 cash prize for the best book of poetry by an established Canadian poet. And then here's something quite nice, just a little bit out of the city, but we took the city out of the city. Place the Arts in Coquitlam. They held an art show that ran June 6th through June 28th, titled Paintings Inspired by the Poetry of Candice James, Poet Laureate of Westminster. The show displayed 40 of my poems placed beside 40 inspired paintings by art instructor Don Hordelance's gifted young adult artists, one of them of which is just heading to France, at the University of France on a scholarship. So excellent artist. So that was very, very nice. And then right here locally, New Westminster, they call themselves New West Artists. They put on Visible Verse, and they held their second Visible Verse show on June the 28th at the Network Hub. Local artist Cliff Blank created a painting to my poem Shorebound Stranger, and Valerie Baron McCrae created an actual tapestry to my poem Marble and Frost. I recited the poems, and Cliff and Valerie displayed the artwork describing their inspiration, what they saw in the poem, and put to their artwork. And they did that right after my recitation. It was very interesting. There was quite a few. I wasn't the only one. There was about, I think about 20, and it was very, very interesting. And the last thing on my little presentation here is new books. New books. If you're a poet, you love new books. I have a book scheduled to launch in late July called Shorelines. It's a full-color, 100-page book incorporating my poetry with artwork from 7 different local artists. And each poem is going to have a painting on the other side of the page displayed to it. But they weren't actually written to each other, but it's kind of picked and matched them up. And artist John Bordelance and artist Cliff Blank each want to publish a book with my poetry. So I'll be writing poems to 72 of Dawn's paintings that we've chosen, and Cliff will be doing paintings to 50 of my poems. They're all different ones that we've both chosen. And these books will be launched in late fall of 2030. It may go into early winter, but I hope late fall if we keep working hard. And the last book, well, it's coming up actually it'll come out in late November. Royal City Poets Anthology 3. So right now I'm proving and getting the layout and the design and putting everything together on the manuscript. And it probably could be launched in early fall, but we wait until November because it's good for Christmas presents, so everybody buys them. So that finishes my report on my activities. I'd like to close with a poem I wrote about the grace and beauty of our royal city. I've lived here all my life, and there are some evenings that are really, in my opinion, the most beautiful evenings in the world in New Westminster. So I've called it the City of Dreams, because it really is. A pale purple twilight splashed with sky feathers drifting in wisps and loosened tethers, a surreal tapestry hanging above, chandeliers of stars, sprinkling love, embracing the last remnants of sunlight, peeking through the scattered moonlight. This is New Westminster tonight. White specks glowing on the distant skyline, sparkling diamonds in the amber shine, the jeweled fingers of night prancing, romancing, reflecting, pooling, shadow dancing with the shimmering Fraser River starlight. This is New Westminster tonight. Inherent mood music written and pinned on this warm July evening wind, unraveling, unspooling its magical weave, dreams falling soft from an angel's sleeve, the residue of a sacrosanct vow in the hush of a wish, long forgotten now, reminiscent of a smooth satin feeling resembling enchantment that sets the heart reeling in the ambient glow of candlelight. This is New Westminster tonight. A touch of glory, magic in the air, a drifting of memories everywhere, a ripple on the earth, a footprint on life's water, a whisper on the wind, a diamond of great worth, indestructible, wearing a necklace of pearl moonlight. This is New Westminster tonight. This is the City of Dreams, and it is.